Ooh, it's blurry. Focus on my face, bitch. Ugh. Tribe, it is your girl Naja, and I am back with another video. This video is going to be a story time. I know you guys like my story times. I've been pumping them out a lot recently, ever since your girl has more time to do so. Yeah. Never seen my face before? Hey girl, hello, it's your girl Naja. How you doing? That's not how I really talk. You should definitely hit that subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up. It helps me get noticed in this crazy ass world of YouTube. And without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the story. So this is another story time about Leo, my old best friend Leo. He was my best friend for like a few years, to be honest, and not even a few years, like over a decade. And yeah, he would do this thing where he would meet men off of Grindr. Like he would meet a whole bunch of people off of Grindr, right? Well, he met this one dude. We're gonna call this dude, we're gonna call him Jimmy, I guess. So we're gonna call this guy Jimmy, and Leo met Jimmy off of Grindr, okay? And like Leo is very infamous for meeting these men off of Grindr, going up to them, hanging out with him for a little bit, smashing, you know, chilling for the week, just somebody that he could just be irresponsible with and chill with, you know, like, because like I said in my previous story time, Leo was just very irresponsible, very impulsive, like he just did whatever the fuck he wanted to do, did not care about no goddamn job. He didn't have like literally when he lived with my friend, this nigga just had like a mattress and just clothes everywhere. Like he just did not give a fuck about anything, like other than getting fucked up. So, and socializing. And the Kardashians. Yeah, he met this guy named Jimmy, whatever. And I noticed that like Jimmy would come around a lot because I would always hang out with my friend who owned the apartment that Leo was in, because we were all childhood friends. We all knew each other from childhood. Like the girl who owned the apartment is the same girl, one of the girls from the porn stash story time. Like I've known her for that fucking long. Like we've all known each other for that long. So it didn't feel weird for me coming into that apartment, because it was kind of like our childhood just grew up and now we're adults. Now we're like, you know, on our grown people shit. So I'll go over there, and there was this one time I went over there and there was a guy in Leo's room, and I could just tell by my friend's face that she did not want him there. Like she felt some little type of way about him, but she was still gonna be a little bit welcoming, you know, because it's a first impression, you know. Like she's a Taurus, so she's very like accepting, but at the same time like she's peeping game. Like she's trying to figure you out, see if she even really wants you in her space for real, you know. Like so when I saw that little like, you know, frigidness with her energy, and just from knowing her for so long, I was kind of stepping light with this Jimmy dude, right? I'm going to Leo's room and there's Jimmy, and Jimmy has a plastic bottle. If you're grown, you know this is signs of alcoholism, okay? This is signs that you're an alcoholic. Jimmy is sitting in the corner of the room with a plastic bottle of just pure vodka. Just pure vodka, okay? And he's just sitting in the corner. He don't got no shirt on. He got long hair, tattoos. He may have been like Thai or Filipino or something, but his skin was very fair. His skin is like more fair than mine. I don't know. He wasn't ugly. Like he wasn't ugly. He was just a very average looking guy. Like, you know, like, but he didn't come off as gay to me. He didn't come off as gay. So I'm just like, why is this straight dude in Leo's room with a plastic bottle of vodka doing what exactly? So Leo was just like, you know, gaga eyes over Jimmy and shit, and just like,
oh my god, this is Jimmy. He just came here from Portland and blah, 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 blah.
So I'm interested. I'm like, oh, that's dope. And I noticed he did have some EDM tattoos. So I'm like, and I'm really into EDM. So I'm talking to Jimmy and I'm just like, oh shit, you like EDM? And he just lit up.
I love EDM. I listen to this. I listen to this.
And you know, I'm vibing with Jimmy because like, I'm kind of like, I've always been like the black sheep out of my friends. Like I've always liked different things than they have. So like having somebody else that like vibe with that type of energy that I was on with music really was like, you know, I don't know, cool. So we're talking about music, and I could just feel Leo getting very left out and very jealous. So, you know, I eased back a little bit because, you know, Leo is a Leo. He wants all the attention on Leo, okay? So I'm like, you know, easing back a little bit because I'm like, okay, you know, this is you brought this nigga here. So I was like, well, how did you guys meet? Jimmy's face face kind of looked at Leo like, nigga, no, do not tell her where we met type shit, right? Leo doesn't give a fuck, obviously. Leo don't fucking care.
Oh, we met off Grindr.
Jimmy went into complete defense mode.
I mean, we met off Grindr, but like, I think I'm bisexual, but like, I've never really done anything with a dude before, so like, I really don't know. Like,
Oh, well, I mean, if you don't, it's okay. Like, you're here, right? Like, you're here, right?
yeah, I'm here, but like, I'm still really confused. I just need friendship because like, I don't know anybody in Jacksonville. I just came here from Portland. Like, I don't know anybody and blah, 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 right?
And meanwhile, while he's doing it, he's taking shot after shot after shot. Like, this nigga is like sweating, like, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with him? So this was back when I smoked. So me and Leo rolled up a blunt. Really, I rolled up a blunt. My friend, the girl who was the roommate as well, she came into the room as well, and like, you know, we all just smoked together, all of us, except for Jimmy, because Jimmy said he doesn't smoke. He said he had a very bad reaction to weed or something like that in his past, so he just doesn't smoke. He just drinks, and he offered us a shot of his vodka, and we're all like, no, baby boy, we don't want no straight shot of your plastic bottle vodka. I like having an esophagus, thank you. Like, I like having nose hairs, and I like having my tear ducts inside of my fucking eyeballs, okay? I don't need a shot of your strong ass plastic bottle vodka. No thank you. That's just what we were doing, right? And then we were turning up with each other, right? But like, Jimmy was getting more drunk and more drunk and more drunk because he's, for one, you started drinking during the daytime, okay? You're day drinking, then now it's like somewhat late afternoon, almost nighttime. We're about to go smoke another blunt because our high from earlier wore off, right? So everybody piles into my car. Sorry, I'm trying to get my hair right. So everybody piles into my car. I'm driving. Friend and Leo are in the back seat, and then Jimmy is sitting next to me in the front seat, and I'm playing some EDM. I think I was playing like Alice in Wonderland or something, and we're riding to the gas station, and he is just loving the music, right? And I don't know if Allison put a spell on this nigga, but the second I started playing the music, he was just staring at me. Like, he's looking at me in the passenger seat like, and I'm driving, I'm like, the fuck is he looking at? And he is just goo-goo-eyed staring at me. I look at Leo in the fucking mirror. This nigga is glaring at me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what the fuck? We go to the gas station, get the blunts, we go back to their apartment. So he's getting even more drink, and then he went to the gas station and bought some like nasty ass liquor, okay? Gas station liquor, okay? So then he came back, we all went back to the apartment, and we're all chilling. And Jimmy is just opening up to me, okay? He is opening up to me.
Oh, I've been through so much, you know, like, I have a baby back in Portland, and the baby mom left me and shit. I went to college and everything. Like, I was doing so good with my life, and then the second that something happened to her,
and I'm like, well, what happened to her?
She died. I'm
like, damn, your BM died. He was like, yeah,
my baby mom died, and my baby isn't in my custody no more, and I'm just fucking depressed, and I don't see what I did to deserve this.
Oh, fuck, I'm really sorry that happened to you. Like, that's a lot to go through. Like, how old are you?
26.
I'm like, oh, well, I'm 19.
What? You're 19? You're so young. But you're so pretty. Like, you're so pretty, and we listen to the same music. Like, I just really like you, like, a lot. Like, I just really, really like you.
Like, oh, thanks, but I'm kind of not trying to get into anything right now, because this is the point of time where, like, I was breaking off with L, and I wasn't talking to him. Like, I wasn't smashing him, and I wasn't talking to nobody else, and I wasn't smashing nobody else. Like, I was having some me time. Like, I was single for a good like year before I even like got into a relationship with Daniel. So I was just like not really into like, you know, I just really wasn't into the whole relationship thing. I just wanted to be single, and then this guy was obviously a hot ass mess. Like, I felt bad for him, but I just did not want to be in any type of situationship with this man because he was very damaged. So, and then you question your sexuality. You at a gay boy house. Like, I don't even know what, you in a gay boy room. You sleeping in the gay boy room, so I don't even know what the fuck is going on. You know, he's vetting me, and he was just like,
oh, but you're so pretty. Like, why don't you want to be with me? Like, I don't understand why you want to be with me.
Out of nowhere, Leo pops up mad as fuck.
You're such a hoe.
I'm like, oh shit.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are you calling me a hoe?
You're a fucking hoe
What are y'all, see, this is what happens when y'all be drinking that plastic bottles of vodka, because all I had was that La Ganja and I was chilling, bitch. These niggas was tripping because Leo had taken some shots of it too, trying to be cute with Jimmy, old alcoholic ass. So Jimmy's getting defensive, like,
Oh, I can't believe you would throw that in my face and I was drunk, blah, blah, blah.
You're always drunk. You're always drunk.
and I'm just like, all right, y'all, I'm about to go home. I'm about to hop in my busted ass car, because at the time I did have a busted ass car. I was like, I'm about to hop in my busted ass car and go home. Who? Yeah, I left. I got in my car and I drove home, right? I think I may have been off the next day, or maybe I had like voluntary time off or something like that from work. So I went back over there the next day, and Leo was just like ecstatic, bitch. Like, Leo was ecstatic, bitch. Leo comes up to me, he's like,
Girl, me and Jimmy did the do last night, like we fucked last night, like.
and I'm like, really? Really? Y'all fucked last, y'all, both 1 and 2, y'all fucked?
Yes, we fucked last night.
So I was like, okay, so he's bisexual. Like, okay, I've never met a bisexual man before. Well, I have, but nobody that's openly been like, I'm bisexual, that's a man. Like, that's pretty dope. Like,
Well, he didn't really say he was bisexual. He said he was confused, but I mean, we had sex, so that means he's bisexual.
and I was like, now that's not really true, because my first boyfriend turned out to be queer. I don't know if he's gay, but I know he's queer. And he never came out at all, and me and him had sex. So what? Jimmy's in the room looking all types of ashamed, bitch. Jimmy's in the room looking all types of ashamed. He's been drinking already. It's like the morning, like maybe noon or so. Like, this nigga's already drinking, sweating out alcohol, already drinking, right? And out of nowhere, Jimmy's just like, whatever
the fuck he said is a fucking lie. Whatever he said is a fucking lie.
And Leo's face just looks so hurt. Like, looks so fucking hurt. And I'm just like, I pulled him aside. I'm like, why the fuck do you have this nigga in your room, bro? Like, how's this benefiting you? Like, why the fuck do you have him in your room?
Because, like, he's just a good time, and you know, he has money.
That nigga was making maybe like 10 bucks an hour at like a spot in the mall, and like Leo would drive this nigga to and from his job at the mall. He would drive this nigga to wherever the fuck he wanted to be at. He was supposed to be like at some type of sober living facility, and then he kept dropping out and going back in. Like, the dude was a mess. And I told him, I was like, you don't even have any money, but you're spending all your money on this dude who you've only had sex with once, so you say, because he's saying that you're a liar, and you treat him like your husband. Like, you need to just cut his ass off, have some self-respect, and cut his ass off. His roommate was tired of, oh shit, bitch. I think I'm getting a spring cold. Like, whenever I get my period, my immune system goes down and I always get sick. Shit sucks. His roommate didn't like Jimmy. She thought that he was very destructive, because whenever he would come to their apartment drunk, he'd be very loud, he'd knock stuff over. It was just a fucking mess. So finally Leo saw the light and he kicked Jimmy to the curb. Yeah, that is a time where I had met an alcoholic, a bisexual alcoholic. It was an experience. Cause I always thought people were alcoholics, but like, I've never seen somebody actually black out every fucking day like I saw Jimmy do, and it made me realize the definition of an actual alcoholic and somebody in pain. So yeah, y'all need to be careful when y'all be partying and shit. Just be careful. And if you are upset about something, always seek help. Never like try to turn to alternative means, because then you can end up like fucking Jimmy, in pain and drunk and killing his liver. Alright guys, remember to give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off.